You never have to work again. In this 3D world, we're programmed that we need to work. We need to make a living and then get our gold watch and retire. In high school, all we were talking about, me and my mates, were what are you gonna study? What are you gonna do for work when you graduate? And at least I was not taught that there is any other option. Get your 9 to 5 and, pay taxes and be happy. So that's what I did. I started to work in media agencies, doing marketing. I had my little office desk and I was really excited to get started. But then I was like, oh my God, how do people do this? Being locked into a room for most of the day, working away, having somebody else tell me what to do and when I can take time off, which is just a few weeks per year, just so I can afford to pay rent, food, and maybe go on a trip or two per year. So I thought, this is BS, okay? Clearly, I'm just not having enough perks. Like I need to work at Google, where they're playing ping pong and having big buffets and parties. That's what I need. And at the age of 24, I finally got that coveted dream job at Google. And I was so happy. I was loving the buffet, the parties. It was like a playground for adults. But then reality settled in and I realized here I am again, just locked into an office. I didn't enjoy my job and I just had this really big depression, this dark night of the soul. If I don't even enjoy a job at Google, which is most people's biggest dream, am I just going to be depressed forever because there is no step up from this? 2 years later, I met my amazing partner and his life really inspired me. His big passion is lucid dreaming and he's teaching people on social media and blog how to lucid dream. And as we were traveling together, getting to know each other, he was earning money while he was sleeping, while he was traveling, from passive income, from ads, from his courses, from his ebooks, just for sharing to people what he loves. And I got almost frustrated by that. Why were we not taught this in school, that this is an option? Just teach your passion. So he taught me how to do this, how to monetize my passion, which is teaching people about spirituality. And I went from dreading Mondays to just waking up on Mondays and being like, yes, it's time to work. It's time to teach my passion. I wake up and I'm excited every single weekday. It really feels like I no longer work because I am just doing my passion. You don't even need a certification. Whatever you're really passionate about, you have gained skills in. And there are people below you who have just started out this skill and they want to learn from somebody who is more experienced. So if you found this transmission, this means that you are ready. You are stepping into your 5D timeline and your purpose and your passion. And you don't need a 9 to 5. You don't need a draining job. Definitely keep it as you are starting out and teaching your passion. Keep it then. But as soon as you're earning enough from your passion that you can quit your job, you can stay in that job and have that comfortable, stable income until then. Another amazing thing about not working is that you're not trading your time for money anymore. This episode, people will be able to find for the next 10, 20 years, right? It will still be on YouTube, Spotify, wherever you found this. People will click in my description, find the products I recommend, my courses, my ebooks. So while I'm going on holiday, while I'm sleeping, I am making money and you can too. The latest The Golden Age book by Diana Cooper talks about this. She talks about the 5D world that is coming up in 2032 and that we will all be doing things that we love for work. So as you might have noticed, more and more people are becoming content creators. They're teaching their passion. They're starting their dream businesses. She's saying in the future, everything will be so automated that most jobs will actually not be needed. So the longer you postpone this, the more harder it will be for you. Because eventually, 99% of jobs will be replaced. Now, of course, if you love your job, you should absolutely keep it, because then that is your purpose. And I don't think every job will be replaced. For example, we no longer need watches because we have our phones to look at what the time is. I don't own a watch. But you know, Rolexes are still going strong, you know, people are still buying watches regardless. So what I want you to do now is think about, what is your passion? What sets your soul on fire? And go out there and teach that to the world. Now, if you're wondering, Julia, I have no idea how to do this, then I have a step-by-step plan in my free workshop on how to start a soulful business around your passion. Link in the description. Let's inspire each other in the comments. Let me know your passion, and love you so much.